What's up, folks? Welcome to this one I'm playing today. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. It's the Knuckles run. We're gonna start this off work because I don't think this update matters. Today we're playing the Knuckles run. The Knuckles run of Sonic 2 to be precise. Why, you may ask? Because Sega just stepped up. Alright, Sonic team just stepped up. Alright, they did what they should. Oh, don't do that. Hold on a second. Can I turn this down on my headphones? Can I? There we go. Okay, it's been like a month since I've recorded one of these. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Sonic team stepped up. They did what they should have done from the jump, which was they announced Amy. Screw all the other stuff. They're adding like 16 or 12 Sonic games. They're adding like 12 Sonic games. We'll do anniversary mode. Why not? And we'll start it. Yeah, they're adding like 12 Sonic games or something from like Game Gear and Master System. Like, I don't care about that. They're adding like new challenges and I don't care about that. What I care about is Amy Rose in Sonic 1, 2, 3, CD and Knuckles. Can we get to, okay, I was about to say, do you get to pick? Okay. Now we gotta do authentic Knuckles run. Authentic Knuckles run. Here we go. I don't know if this will be a full playthrough. It'll probably be a full playthrough because it's called the Knuckles Run. I'm assuming, much like all the other games on my channel or all the other Sonic games for the most part, I will do this in one sitting. So you're looking at probably a 45-minute to an hour-long part. Get that good. Oh, I was trying to get the good moonwalk. The good moonwalk and the bounce. Probably 45 minutes to an hour. So skip ahead to. Well, I'm not putting timestamps, so don't skip ahead. Oh, I want to get that life. Screw life. Oh, it doesn't even matter. There's no life in this game. That's so crazy. This game is so dumb. But yeah, they're adding Amy to the game. The biggest question is, who will she save? Get the good moonwalk. Get the good moonwalk. Who will she save in Sonic CD? Will she save herself? Will she save Sonic? My bet is that they're just going to replace Sonic with Amy. And that'll be super adorable. Like, that'll be the most adorable thing. Like, Amy, like, she only has, like, 3 different sprites in Sonic CD. Like, there's the one where she's like tied up. There's the one where she like hugs Sonic with the little hearts coming out of her. Though I don't even know if it's just a different sprite. Actually, no, the hearts coming out of her is just when she runs past him in like Palm Tree Panic Act 1, Zone 1. Did they change the acts to zones in this game? Oh my god, I gotta go back and check. I don't even know. Because like in Sonic CD, acts were called zones. And the levels themselves were called acts, I think. I don't know. But it was weird. I don't know if they changed it, but I went the wrong way. I screwed it. Yeah, so I'm curious to see, like, will she save Sonic? Because Amy only had, like, so many sprites. Why is he not bouncing off of him? He, like, kind of bounces and falls to him. Is it because Knuckles is heavier? I don't freaking know. So will Amy save Sonic? That'll be interesting. Will Amy save herself? I could also see that being a possibility. Maybe they'll just put like Tails in the game, because I feel like Amy could save Tails, like conceivably. What would be really nice if they took the Sonic 3 and Knuckles route, like as in the way Knuckles has a slightly different story from Sonic in Sonic. Oh, actually, I don't have to go this way. How Knuckles has a slightly different story than Sonic in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I think that would be kind of nice if they bothered. Because, like, okay, it's not coming out for, like, another 2 months. So there's enough time for them to add, like, one sprite-based cutscene, one freaking, like, a couple new bosses, and, like, call it a day. Because Knuckles, he fights Egg Robo, which are all, like, the same bosses for the most part as Sonic, just, like, slightly different patterns and whatnot, except for, like, Marble Garden Zone. That's completely. Oh, Marble Garden Act 1 is a completely different boss. And Marble Garden Act 2, which is interesting. No, Marble Act 2 is a different boss. Marble 1, it's the same boss, it's just harder. It has the spikes coming down, and the little drill dude, he's higher, and Knuckles doesn't jump. Regardless, a couple new bosses from Amy would be nice. I would like a couple cutscenes, possibly, in some of the games. So that's all I'm asking for. Nothing crazy, but not just a simple palette, a simple sprite swap. And I say that because go look at my channel. I've already played Amy in Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. So this has been done before. Shout out to E122 Psy. Shout out to E122 Psy. He did this. It's been done. So Sonic Team is not shredding new ground. Oh, I completely missed it. Boom. That's that boom. That bomb shield. I love that jump. Boom. Such a good sound effect. Like such a good sound effect. I assume you spell that BWOUM. That's the phonetic spelling of boom. Anyway, yeah, E122 Psy, he's done this before. So, not treading new ground. From what I could tell, I only watched the trailer once because I really didn't want to like spoil myself to seeing Amy. Like, I really want that excitement of when she's in the game, which won't be even hype because I've already done it on this channel, like in the fan hacks. But anyway, it looked like she had basically the same moveset. I mean, all I saw was she has a spinning hammer jump, which is the same move she had from. Oh, no, we don't do that out here. We don't get the freaking Mega Mac. Oh, is he too heavy? Is my boy too heavy? He might be too heavy. Which, like, okay, I'll try it one more time. Yeah. Oh, I'm not hitting the slope right. Let's see. There we go. He's not too heavy. What was I saying? Amy? Oh, the moveset. So, looks like she has the same spinning jump from, like, Sonic 3. Nope. Sonic Advance. Oh, okay, we're good. Sonic Advance and the fan hacks, but it's, like, has a different animation. It's more fun. And also, it's her old sprite, which is so nice. Like, all we've been asking for is Amy that is not in the go-go, you know. That's crazy. Oh, he almost had me. Amy that's not in the, you know, go-go dancer, the miniskirt and the boots and all. Like, I get it. You redesign it potentially for an older audience. For it was also, I guess, it's kind of like a tie-in with what was it, Space Channel 5? Like, I don't think it was, but I could see if it was inspiration for that. And it might have been. It might have just been talk at the time. I don't really know. I have to look into that. But, you know, I like her Sonic CD redesign, or her Sonic CD design. If you go and watch the Sonic CD cutscene in this game, when she's playing with her tarot cards, it's so adorable. Like, she fits the style of Sonic. And it's kind of funny because, like, she has clothes on. I'm just realizing this because she's Amy, and I guess she has to wear clothes. Whereas Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles can just run around stark naked. Which is apparently fine. I mean, I guess they have gloves on, so it makes it okay. Gloves, socks, and shoes. Like, that honestly makes it a little bit worse. Like, when can you just imagine, like, you're running around and you just have on gloves, socks, and shoes, but you're completely nude otherwise? Like, that's just, I don't know if that works. But it works for Sonic and Friends. Like, it's okay. But they're also furry mammals? Rodents? I don't freaking know. I'm not a taxonomist. Taxologist? Taxonomist. There you go. Yeah, so I'm excited. I think the ultimate, what they should do, honestly, what they should have done is, okay, I think they're charging, like, if you have the game already, it's $10, right? I think that's what I saw. I think that's what I heard. I don't freaking know. But let's say it's $10 to upgrade, because that's kind of, I think that's how it was with Sonic Mania Plus Edition DLC. Here's what I'm saying though. Charge me 15. Okay, I'm not condoning like price gouging, but hear me out here. Charge me $15. Give me everything they're promising right now, and then also put the Sonic Mania launcher within Sonic Origins. It'll be weird because it'll actually be super weird because I don't think the physics work exactly the same. So that might be a terrible decision, but I think it could work. And that way I can access Sonic 1, CD, 2, 3, Knuckles, and Mania, which is effectively the de facto Sonic 4. Because Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 sucks. Go watch my playthrough of Sonic 4 Episode 1, and well, yeah, Episode 1. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is okay. It's okay. Like, it's bearable. It's palatable at times. Yeah. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is okay. But Sonic 4 Episode 1 is hot garbage. But yeah, put them all in the same launcher. And put Amy in Sonic Mania. That would be beautiful. That would be so good. Like, that would be so good. I'd pay for that. I'd pay double for that. I didn't realize you could these fall like within a second of you jumping on them. That's crazy. Good rotations. Alright. Am I gonna play this full game? I might not play this full game because it's Knuckles. Honestly, I just dread the final boss. But this game is a lot. This game honestly feels a lot shorter than Sonic 1 and certainly 3 and Knuckles. Like, Sonic 2 is the sweet spot for this series. Sonic CD also. Sonic CD is stupid long. Like, Sonic CD, I think if you're doing the full playthrough with time travel, it feels freaking longer than Sonic 3. Sonic 3 at least has some pace to it, but then, like, Sonic 3 levels can get hecka long. Like, stupid dumb long for no reason. Like, I don't know why freaking Sandopolis is 12 minutes long. Like, you can't even get the timer at 12 minutes in that junk. It feels like it's 12 minutes long. This is another good sound effect. The elevator going up sound effect. It has some good bass, too. I love that junk. It would be kind of nice if Knuckles could, like, kill Bumper from the front because he got them knuckles. But, alas, he cannot. Ooh, get them points. All them points, girl. All them points, girl. God, that's a reference. I think that's a reference to Timothy De La Ghetto. I think that's a reference from when I used to watch videos like 12 years ago. 13. God, it was like 13, 14 years ago. That's crazy. I was wondering where that was from. I've been saying that for like the last, 13 or 14 years. All that blank, girl, whatever it is. I just substitute blank for whatever. Autumn Rings, girl. That's exactly what it's from. That's crazy. It was actually funny because I saw his friend, Ricky Shucks. I saw him on the internet the other day. Like, I don't know why, but I guess YouTube recommended the channel for me. Possibly because deep in my browsing history, I had Timothy De La Ghetto's old videos. And it's just weird because I was like, oh, junk, that's Rick. That's his friend Rick. And now Rick is like an influencer of his own now. Everybody's an influencer now. I'm not an influencer. Am I a Sonic influencer? I don't have influence. I am a Sonic playthrougher. I play Sonic games. That's what I do. Oh God, this is crazy. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, viewers. I haven't. Well, shout out to the couple people who subscribed. I'm surprised people like find this channel because people find this channel when I post regularly, but then I stop posting. And the reason why I stopped posting, there's a few reasons. One is because I'm busy. I'm doing other stuff. I'll tell you what I've been doing in a minute outside of gaming. I'm talking about my gaming first. But actually, I'll talk about the other thing first. I've been doing hot yoga. I've been doing yoga. I'm practicing. I like how they said, like, you're bringing whatever to your practice. Like, I like that junk. It makes me feel like I'm part of something. So I've been doing that. It's been about like a month and some change now. I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty good. It's possibly the best time of my week when I'm doing yoga. It's mentally rehabilitating. There you go. It's a good time. On top of that, I'm still doing my other stuff. You know how I do. I do other stuff. I'm going to work. I'm doing outside things. But most importantly, I'm playing games, and I'm playing. Okay, I'm in kind of a rut right now. God, why is Knuckles so fat? Because I'm like addicted to freaking go up. I'm addicted to freaking Overwatch and Call of Duty, and I'm sucking at both of them lately. Call of Duty is understandable because that game is utter garbage, like super trash. Like, it's a very trashy game, the kind you don't take home to mother. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we gotta get that jump. Yep, I knew it. 6, 7, nope. Get that ring, get that. Nope. Get that jump. Alright, cool. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, where I now play on Xbox Series X. I don't like it. I love the way the game feels, Like everything about the shooting, I've said this before, feels great. The game itself does not feel great to play because you just keep dying all the time. And like even when I play super cautious, I just get spawned in front of somebody. Even like if I'm not on Newtown, I could be on freaking Planet Wisp and I'm still getting spawned in front of people. It's just like, what's going on? So that game pisses me off. So I tried to play it, but I was just playing like half an hour ago. Other game I'm playing a lot of, Overwatch. I'm getting a little toxic. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little toxic playing Overwatch. It's bad, but it's still kind of fun. But it's also not fun, so I gotta stop playing Overwatch. The big time thing for me though, Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Go watch my one I'm playing episode on it. That game is my type of Souls-like. It's just difficult enough that it makes me have to like stop, think, take stock. Oh, that's that good. Take stock of what I'm doing and why, without feeling like my progress is completely halted. Elden Ring, as much as I liked Elden Ring was possibly my game of the year last year. Possibly. I have to go back and think about what I played last year because I played hella games. No, yo, Roller Drome. I was playing Roller Drome yesterday for like 5 minutes. Roller Drome might be my game of the year from last year. Roller Drome was so good. Or Solar Roller Drome. I started the year with Solar Ash and I ended the year with Roller Drome. Both top-notch titles. I think I had more fun playing Roller Drome because it's very tightly knit gameplay. Like you're doing one thing and you just get really good at doing one thing. Solar Ash is a better overall game, but like that's not really saying anything because they're two different kinds of games. But they're the same. They're basically 3D platformers. The point being, those are like two of my favorite games from last year. Two of my favorites. I was doing a playthrough of Solar Ash, go watch my playthrough, and then I stopped because I'm not really qualified to do that game, and I just didn't feel like doing it. I stopped. I just didn't feel like doing it. I'm sorry. But yeah, Wolong Fallen Dynasty. It's challenging enough where I feel like I'm making progress, but it's not It's not so challenging that like I can get lost and feel like, oh, I have to go do something else. The other thing is with Elden Ring, because it doesn't tell you where to go, and because it doesn't give you like an idea of how strong you need to be for anything, I just kind of would do stuff until I felt like I could beat it, and then until I would beat it. Like there's this one boss, Aster. He's like Aster something. He's like the skull-looking scorpion mofo in the cave under the Lake of Rot or something. Like he's somewhere. But he's like this weird like astral being that's from the freaking other realm. And you like teleport there. It's kind of like that boss realm that you fought Renala in. It's kind of like that. And like I got to him and I was like, oh, I'm gonna just keep fighting this. Like I couldn't find it. Like it was like a one hit and you die boss. And it was just disappointing because I'm like, yo, I wanna play this game and beat these bosses, but I'm just not good enough. And because like the parry, I never got good at the parry. The parry seemed like an afterthought in Elden Ring compared to, and maybe I just wasn't good. I probably just wasn't good. It seemed like an afterthought in Elden Ring compared to the parry being very deliberately built into games like Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, and Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Also, the combat's just faster, and you know me, I play Sonic games. I was born and raised in the county of Dade. I was born and raised on Sonic the Hedgehog. So, everything, like literally my first two games, Sonic the Hedgehog and Mortal Kombat 2, I was 3. So, my first two games were about speed and pushing buttons, alright? That's why I can't play freaking Elden Ring. I need junk that can like. That's why Returnal was like my game of the year 2021. Though the other game of the year is probably Final Fantasy VII Remake. Was that 20? That was 2020. Was Returnal 2020? I feel like Returnal was 2020 as well, wasn't it? Yeah, because it was pandemic. That was peak pandemic. Like I was playing Returnal while I was watching. Can I go up here? Oh, you can't even get up. Knuckles can't take the upper grab. That's crazy. I was playing Returnal while I was watching The Last Dance, which is now available on Netflix. Go watch The Last Dance on Netflix. Oh, sneak diss. Almost got me. Oh, he got me. All right, cool. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Wolong's really good though. Like it's really good. The story, it's not really good. Like the story, I don't even know what's happening. Like it's just a bunch of characters being like, "Will you help me defeat the evil that is in my land?" And it's like, okay, sure. My silent protagonist nods in agreement. But the gameplay is just so good that I've thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it. So I beat Lubu. I beat Lubu, by the way. I beat Lubu. It took me 2 days, but not like 2 full days. It was like try 5 times. Screw this. I'm not playing this. Come back 1 day. Nope, can't do it. And I was like, all right, screw it. I'm gonna do it. And then like in the course of like half an hour, beat him. Lubu's not that bad. Everyone talks about Aoye, the cow, the mad cow of Majima. Everybody talks about that enemy like it was like the worst boss, and I just beat him as like Aoye as part of a side mission, a sub mission, if you will. And I'm like, that was easier than the first time. And I thought it was supposed to be harder there. I don't know. It's just weird, but yeah. So that game's really good. Otherwise, I haven't really played anything else. That's not true. That's not true. I finished Fire Emblem Engage. Fire Emblem Engage. I like how they have different characters saying it at the title screen. Like, that's kind of nice. That's a nice touch. I finished that game. Ending is kind of weird. The final boss is super easy. I play on normal mode because I don't have time to be like dying and doing all that crap. But the final boss is fairly easy because like I never like there were some chapters in the game on normal mode where I felt like the enemies were gonna like segment my team. But literally, as long as you keep everyone clustered together more or less, or like you do 2 sets of 7 party members, like you're good to go for most of the game. Or in like the side missions, like 2 sets of 6. I think it's like it maxed out on 12. And you know, have a couple healers, couple flyers, couple tanks, and you're good to go. This is literally the same boss as Marble Garden Zone. Like I just realized that. Like I'm sure I've realized that in the past. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like he really doesn't have that many ideas for mechs, which is crazy. I might get Atlas Fallen. Is that the name of the game? It looks kind of cool. It looks like a good Forspoken. People are saying it's a better Forspoken. Never got Forspoken. I might get Forspoken when it's like $20. This is really where the game goes to crap in this game. Like I could play the first 6 zones of Sonic 2 like 12 times straight. Like it's been 22 minutes. I can play the first 6 zones of this game. I don't think I've been getting hit much recently, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, so Wolong Fallen Dynasty. I kind of want to do a Stranger of Paradise playthrough. I kind of want to get a second PS5. Like, for the 2 rooms, just get a second PS5. So wherever I am, I can record PS5. I'm tempted to do a freaking Stranger of Paradise playthrough right now. That game's so good, especially now I'm playing Wolong, but I kind of don't want to do it while I'm playing Wolong, but I really want to play Stranger of Paradise. I'll probably do a playthrough. I also have another game I was going to play. I was going to play another Pokemon game. You might see that right after this. You might not see it. You might not never see that. You might not never see that. It's a BranPlays maybe throwback reference. Shout out to you. I don't think I want to go this way, but I think that I do. Yeah, I feel like playing some Pokemon. I really want to play like, I kind of want to play like Omega Ruby. That would be kind of cool. I actually really, if I was going to play a Pokemon game, I really want to play Soul Silver. Wow. That's the ideal game. I have to see where I put that because I definitely have it. The problem is when you do the screen recording of the DS, it's so dang small. And granted, it's actually super useful. Or I guess I should say it's better than. Well, I guess no, it's the same. It's the same as when I was doing Pokemon Black, which I'll probably never finish Pokemon Black. At least not with my current gear. At least not with my current gear because my computer can't run it that well. Like I tried to believe. It wasn't fun. But yeah, like setting up the screen size is just so frustrating because you have to stretch it out and it's a whole thing. And it's still kind of a waste of my time. But yeah, with Pokemon Soul Silver, I don't think you really ever need to show the bottom here. I mean, that's where your items are and whatnot. It's like, you don't have to show that. Like, just take my word for it. Alrighty, we are cruising right along here. Oh. I will say, I do intend to play more Sonic fan games. Sometimes I just gotta like take a step away from those for whatever reason. Not because like they're that bad. I mean, frankly, I have to go and like install them, and that's annoying. I mean, you have to install, you have to download them. But sometimes my downloads don't work. Like I will download them, and they'll just like sit there and it won't open for whatever reason. But the computer I use is super old, so that's probably also the reason why. But at this point, I've done like at least 50 Sonic fan games, which I'm like, go back and watch them. You haven't watched all of them yet. There's some that I'm like, oh, junk, they don't even, like, no one watched this one. And then out of nowhere, someone will watch a partial playthrough of Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 with Luigi or whatever. And it's like, all right, why are 37,000 people watching this? Or freaking 26,000 people watching the one with Amy, Sonic 2 and Amy or whatever it is. Like, it's just crazy. What else have I been playing? I've also been playing sporadically. So okay, I started watching Big Little Lies because I just finished. So I've been. Oh snap! It's currently March 25th, and Succession season, the 4th and final season, comes out tomorrow, or it premieres tomorrow. I don't know if they're doing like weekly episodes or if it's all at once. If it's all at once, I will just. Well, no. If it's all at once, I'll wait. I probably won't watch tomorrow, but. Whoa. Oh, that was about. Whoa. There you go. Gotta get that good bass in it. If it's all at once, I will probably wait a week or two anyway. But if it's like weekly episodes, I'll definitely wait 2, 3. Oh, come on. Come on, my boy. Come on, my boy. What I might do after this, honestly, I have an idea. I know what I'm gonna play next. It's the worst playthrough I could possibly decide to do. But I need a game that I can get through and that I have some nostalgic connection to. Some. But it won't be a full playthrough in one episode. I'm just going to start it because I haven't played this game that I'm thinking of in quite some time. I will be playing it on the Switch Online. Like the expansion pass thingy. Like I'm gonna play it on that. Just because I don't want to play it on the original hardware, and I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it on the on like emulation. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna play this game. I'm definitely playing this game just because I feel like I have to, because I've talked about it and I've actually played it once on my channel before. It's actually like, if there were BranPlays games archives, this game would be in the BranPlays games archives. Like this one is like a throwback. It's like back in the day from when I used to go, hey, what is up, guys? Welcome. Like, what is that intro, bro? It's like it's trying so hard. It's trying so hard. Now I just mumble my way through my intro every time. Yeah, this game is so quick. This game is so quick. It also helps that, but see, then that happens. Granted, with Knuckles, it's not even a problem. It's not even a problem. With Knuckles, not even a problem. With Sonic, that's so annoying because you gotta off-screen it. You gotta do the thing. You gotta come back. It's the whole thing. I hope Amy still has her super jump when they bring her back, because that's like so much fun to use in the fan hacks. Go watch the fan hacks. What was I talking about? Oh, crab meat. Crab meat. Yeah, I'll definitely play that game next. Oh, sneak this. I think we're at the end, right? Oh, no, we're not at the end. Thought we were at the end. Yeah, we're at the end. That's what I thought. Alrighty. Oh, in other news, I had to get a new HDMI wire for my PS5. And by new, I mean I took the one out the back of the PS4 and put it in the PS5. Oh, which the PS4, funny enough, my PS4 Slim was using a Nintendo wire. But I say this to say, I didn't realize the HDMI wire could go bad. Boom. And I guess I kind of knew that, and I feel like I've had it. As I say, I feel like I've had that happen before. I've definitely had it happen before. I like this, how it kind of sits there in the wire. That's kind of cool. Or in the wire, in the freaking lava. How about that? Will we ever get Chrono Trigger on Nintendo Switch Online for the SNES? When I said lava, I thought of Lavos, and I thought of that game. And that would be interesting because that's like a cult classic. You can't find it. You can't find the cartridge anywhere. So, and like the DS game, which I have, is super hard to find. So it'd be nice to have like a new version. They should really just remaster that. I wonder if they would give the Final Fantasy VII Remake integrated intermission treatment. I think a lot of fans would hate that. Just because. So the difference with, I know I got off topic here, but the difference with the game like Final Fantasy VII Remake integrated intermission and Final Fantasy VII and Chrono Trigger and the potential like Chrono Trigger remake is that 16-bit graphics still hold up well. Like 16-bit graphics of all the graphical styles, I genuinely think that 16-bit graphics are the most timeless video game graphics. Like, we're playing a 16-bit game right now, and granted, it's a re-release of a 16-bit game, but you would be none the wiser to think that, like, this was made in 2022 by just a dedicated group of fan makers who are like, oh, junk. Oh, what am I doing? Like, because the artwork is so clean. It's not like 8-bit where there's just a lack of detail. I mean, you even look at this. You have Knuckles. He has shading on his fur. He has lighting effects on his head. Yes, they're in the same spot every single time. Multiple frames of animation. Like, there's a level of detail in 16-bit that 8-bit doesn't have. Granted, I guess, like, I don't know, were there like 32-bit sprite-based games? I feel like once you got to like 32-bit, you were talking like PS1 and like polygonal graphics and whatnot. But I honestly think that 16-bit graphics like aged the best. Because like you look at like the early PS3 stuff, or like the 3D stuff post PS2, like I think PS2 games probably aged the worst because they went for hyper realism in a lot of cases. And it didn't work, which is why stuff like Maximo, that action RPG or action game by Capcom, Maximo, right? Maximo, it's M-A-X, I think, yeah, it's M-A-X-I-M-O, not Massimo. Anyway, that game looks pretty good because the character isn't super realistic. Like, he's humanoid, he's very clearly a person, but he's still kind of exaggerated. So he's fighting like ghouls and goblins and stuff. So it's not like it's not like he's fighting, other people and they look like, the fighting polygons from the N64. It's realistic enough that it's realistic without it being overbearing. Like, you get what they're going for, but it's not bad. Yeah. But outside of stuff like that, I think the PS2 a lot of times had like realistic graphics, where it's like, oh, we're going to have this polygonal looking Tommy Vercetti, for example, or Claude, and basically paint his face on like he's a real person onto the freaking model, and it's just like this flat, freakish face on Claude's like boxy polygonal body. So like, I don't think those age very well. And then even the early PS3 stuff, it was good for the time. It's like the Uncharted and whatnot. Those were like good looking games, and we were also stunned by the graphical fidelity of it all. But look at it now, it's like, oh my god, how do we play these? Like, GTA 4 looks so much better. And then you get to GTA 4, and I was just playing GTA 4 because GTA 4 is my favorite it's probably my favorite GTA game. I love Vice City, but GTA 4 I could play ad nauseum, like countless playthroughs, because it's just so well constructed as a narrative. Like, the immigrant story is it's such a compelling story. Like, I don't care about Claude, Michael, Franklin, or crazy guy Trevor, but I care about Nico because he has depth as a character. Anyway, like, those graphics look so good, and then you go out to playing it, and I'm like, these graphics actually look like trash. And like, even like GTA 5 and the modern games, they look great. But I'm like, I'm sure we'll get to a point where, lighting becomes that much better, shading becomes that much better, physics become that much better, and we notice things about those games where we're like, oh, junk, that looks awful. So yeah, all that is to say, I think 16-bit games probably look the best. They have the most timeless quality. Like, you can pick this up at any point, and I think also it helps that, like, all these games. Oh, you gotta be. I'm not gonna die here. I don't even know when the last time I hit a checkpoint was. This is like the worst part of this level, because if you fall off like that, you just go all the way back to the beginning. And you just gotta pray that there's not a scyther, no scything, or a freaking Asteron up there, or a freaking crab meat ready to shoot his meat in your face. I knew it. 321, where are we? It's gonna be like 103. Yeah, 129. That's the problem with this game. This level, it's just, there's no reason for it to just be like this. Like, I know I complain about Sonic games all the time, but it's like, and that was my fault. But it's like, you sail along so fine in this game, and then you get to something like this, and it's just a time sink for no reason. Like, it wasn't challenging. That was probably the worst design section of this entire game. Like, it's just going up a corridor for no discernible reason other than to go up it. It's like, in the scheme of things, it's a minute. Like, it's a freaking minute. But here we are, we're back at it. Like, we're back at it. That jump took me a minute to get through. Like, it was a minute 29. It was like a minute from now, because I got all the way up this thing. Like, who thought this was a good idea? This is a terrible idea. With my one ring. And what killed me the last time? Alright, let's just go. I feel like in the original games, you wouldn't activate the Asterons. Like, I feel like they wouldn't activate. I was gonna say, don't go in the ceiling. There we go. There's the checkpoint. Alrighty. Let's see how many times we get hit on this boss. I don't really know how you're supposed to hit this boss. So you just gotta cheese it. You gotta cheese it. You gotta cheese it. I don't know why I was talking about graphics for so long. but I really like 16-bit games. What I would love is like a sequel to Celeste. Has that company done anything new? The company formerly known as Matt Makes Games. I don't remember what they're called now. But that would be a lot of fun. Like, I should have finished my Celeste playthrough. What happens is there's so many games I get sidetracked and then I don't finish them. And suddenly, Tails. Oh, this music's so good. I will say, so Sonic 2 is probably my favorite Sonic game. Yeah, Sonic 2 is my favorite Sonic game. It's the game I can play with the least hassle, and I can play it countless times and not feel like annoyed by things in it. Like the one thing that's annoyed me this entire playthrough was that one section of Act 3 of Metropolis Zone, which is like kind of interesting because I complain about games all the time. And so the fact that don't you dare. I like. Oh, I knew it. I like the way these little guys look. Like they're just kind of like all stuck up in their little cockpit. Don't say cock. That's an Office reference. I haven't made that reference in a while. But yeah, Sonic 2 is probably my favorite Sonic game. That said, Sonic CD Japanese is my favorite soundtrack. Sonic 1, it might go Sonic CD then Sonic 1. Like I know I've had this conversation with myself before on the channel. Sonic CD Japanese is far and away the best soundtrack. The children singing on Palm Tree Panic. The freaking yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. The freaking oh wait, that's the English. I was gonna say the women singing on Title Tempest, but that's the English version. The freaking whistling on Palm Tree, Quartz Quadrant Pass is so good. Quartz Quadrant, good feature. All this Stardust Speedway, good feature is underrated. Everyone talks about bad feature. Stardust Speedway, good feature is underrated. Like, that's some good freaking disco music. Go watch my most recent playthrough. I think I did a Tails run. It's in this playlist, in the Sonic Origins playlist. I'm pretty sure I did the Tails run. Go watch that junk. It's just such a good freaking zone. Wow. Alright, just wait for it. And hey, and hey, and hey. So, where's the term chicken scratch come from? Like, people use it talking about someone's like poor handwriting, like, oh, that's some chicken scratch. And like, I get it, but chickens don't write. Like, is it the way chicken? I guess the way like chickens' feet imprints look in the dirt in their pens. I don't know. I'm curious. See, that's so dumb. I thought there was a platform down there. Yeah, my hour estimate's just about right. Things slow down once you get to Metropolis Zone. And I think that was the first death. Oh, but yeah, Sonic CD Japanese is probably my favorite soundtrack. Though I'll also say that soundtrack has not worn on me as much because, you know, I first played that game in 2011, whereas like I played this game like freaking as a child, so I've had more time to kind of sit with this game and the soundtrack, so it's not as impressive to me. But I also look at it as, and granted, you know, it's CD quality music on Sonic CD, so it's a little bit easier to be like, oh, I can just put this music on because it's legit like CD quality music. That said, Sonic 3 and Knuckles soundtrack is really good. But it probably for me goes Sonic 1, Sonic CD, Sonic CD Japanese, Sonic 1, Sonic 3, and Knuckles, and then Sonic 2 of the classic games. That's probably the way it goes. What about the 3D games? Like if we're talking Sonic, doesn't this take you back? Yeah, that takes you back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. That's such a precarious jump. Like that's not even funny. There we go. This is super confusing. Also, I'm not looking forward to playing the Game Gear games because the freaking aspect ratio on those screens, it's so square, like it's so freaking square that you can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see anything. Like imagine if between these two yellow pipes that you may or may not be able to see right now, imagine that's the Game Gear screen. Like that's basically all you get from the Game Gear screen. Oh, you gotta... Wait, I got sandwiched? I got sandwiched between the daggone platform and ball. I was in ball form. That shouldn't have happened. But whatever. Whatever. One. I mean, we could just take it slow. It's fine. I'm in no rush. I got nowhere to be today. 2. And just like that. 3. I'll take it. Oh, that went up. Oh, it didn't go up. 4. 5. Oh, I'm sneak dishing. That's crazy. Alright, that's fine. Chill. That shouldn't have gone for so long. That's so stupid. It's the dumbest boss. As Knuckles, this is the dumbest boss. Like, all these bosses suck as Knuckles. That's kind of why I didn't want this to be a full playthrough. Because Knuckles literally can't hit the freaking final boss. Like, he can hit him, but he can barely hit him. That was beautiful. That was a good freaking touch. That was good. All right, cool. That was perfect. As usual, I'm playing with a sound delay, so if my actions don't line up with my what I think they're gonna happen, is because I'm listening to the sound and it's delayed, and I'm trying to do a whole thing and whatever. I love it. He got the turbo booster. My boy, he made a propeller plane, put the jet engine on it, and is ascending. He's breaking the atmosphere. No air mask. No freaking oxygen mask. It would be nice if they like oriented this upwards, because like doesn't the rocket go... Isn't it like vertically oriented when it's leaving the atmosphere? Like I don't feel like it's sideways. Oh, but I guess it's docking? No, they could have done it like it goes up and then it docks sideways. That would have made sense. Can I get a ring? Ring? Nope, no rings. Alright. Alright, we're right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I told you that sound delay is killer. Luckily we have all day. I have a bunch of lives. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was 4. Oh, that was close. He jumps. And then he goes straight. And he comes back. No, he don't come back. There we go. All right, we're good. I just like seeing the fat man run. All right. I could have got a hit. I think no, I don't think you can get a hit there. I don't think you can get a hit there. We're playing it super safe. 12 hits. 12 hits. Let them shoot. Let them shoot. Let them come down. Let them shoot. I can't, because you can't. This is like, you might be able to hit him with his knuckles, but it has to be like a perfect jump. Okay. Does he shoot? 1, 2. All right. Next time, I think he just comes straight down and he won't shoot. He goes back up, right? 2. All right. Yeah. So now we just play the waiting game. This is just patience. This is just patience. 1, 2. There we go. We can get 2. That's 4. All right. I like the pattern. I really like the pattern that he gives. Like the same pattern every time. That's beautiful. I mean, this has been the same pattern for freaking 31 years. So. I always go from the right. I don't know why. I find it easier to jump to the left. 1, 2. No. All right. See, that's why we don't do it. That's why we don't do it. That's why I don't do it. Because it's such a close shave. It's not worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2. See, and the fact that you can get the hitbox, like the hitbox is so janky because you can get it. You can get it. I'm the wrong way. I'm facing the wrong way. See, that's what happens. Like you're off to a great start, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That might not be 4. I don't know. Dude, just jump. How about you just jump? That's what happens every time. You get cocky and you think you got it. This is a harder boss than the next one. The next one is straight up patience. 2, 3. Oh boy. I can't do this without sound. It's so frustrating. Like I'm trying to count it out in my count it out. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was 4. Dude, I tell you, you can't play this game with sound for years and years and then just take the sound away. It's a completely different game. It's a completely different game because the timing is completely different without sound. All right. We're chilling. Like, this is always the point in Sonic games when I just get silent because I have nothing else to say. Like, I just want to finish the game to say I finished it. Like, I'm not a completionist, but I like to finish things that I start. Oh, that was hecka close. That was hecka close. If I didn't have to do Metal Sonic over again, I would totally just try the 2 hits to see how I can get it. So that's the whole thing. When I play games, I play for like creating the muscle memory, and that's half the reason why I play games. Like I love creating. I love getting like the muscle memory down, and I'm like, okay, I figured out how to do something, and now I can replicate it and have success in doing it. Like that's just a lot of fun for me. The problem I have is when you have to like do something that sends you before the thing that you're trying to practice. So like if I had save states, it wouldn't be a problem because I could just keep doing this over and over again. Granted, I could do this on emulator and whatever, but in this situation, I can't do that. And so I'm like, it just makes more sense to play it safe than to try to do anything crazy. Oh. I'm not even counting anymore because like it doesn't matter. I love how he has like those giant ball bearings as his thighs, and like he has those kneecap shields. It's just so fascinating. Like he incorporated a fully like steel ball into the design of this freaking thing. That was bad. That was so close. That was shamefully close. But yeah, so that's what I was saying. I was watching Succession. I started watching Big Little Lies, and while I watched Big Little Lies, because it's not that interesting, like it's fine. I've taken to playing Yoshi's Crafted Kingdom, and Yoshi's Crafted Kingdom is not that fun. Like I can totally see how if you are a completionist and you like collecting stuff, that's a perfect game for you because you can sit there and you try to like do. They're not even puzzles, but just figuring out how to get some of the stuff is mild, like our mild puzzle elements. Hold on. Oh, thank God, we're good. We're good. Just get out of there. Get out of there. So they're like mild puzzle elements in that game, as far as figuring out how to find all this stuff. But as a platformer, it's slow, it's lethargic, and it's sad because Yoshi was never slow. Well, Yoshi's Island for the SNES, Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2, there you go, something like that. And Yoshi's Island DS were such strong games with a great sense of pace to them. But I absolutely hate the new Yoshi's Island for 3DS. Slowed it down. I love the art style, like the watercolor, pastel-y kind of look of the 3DS one. And then Yoshi's Woolly World, it was so slow. Like it was so slow. Though I like Yarn Yoshi. Yarn Yoshi's adorable. This one, I don't care as much about the craftedness. It kind of, the backgrounds sort of have that like 2D HD thing going on that Nintendo's been, or Square Enix has been doing a lot of, with like there's some good depth to it and shading and all that. But yeah, I can't like sit and play that game at length because it's just kind of boring. There you have it. Just under an hour. Sonic 2 and Knuckles. Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's gonna do it. We're done. We did the Knuckles run. Well, we did one of the Knuckles runs. I think I still have to do Knuckles in Sonic 1. I might have done that already. Definitely have to do Knuckles in Sonic 3 playthrough. Well, like Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Though I feel like I did that at some point. Because I feel like I got all the emeralds as Knuckles. I feel like I did. We definitely have an Amy playthrough of Sonic 1, 2, and 3. We definitely have a Tails run of CD now. Which granted, I did that in one sitting as opposed to doing it in like two separate episodes, like the original Sonic playthrough. Whatever. Well, we're gonna play more of this game. I'm probably gonna do a freaking another Sonic CD run just because. What should I do next though? Like Sonic wise? What's left in this game? I've done some of the challenges. Maybe I could do more of the challenges? I don't know. I kind of want to do... Oh, I think Knuckles is in Sonic CD with the DLC that comes out on the 23rd of June. So we'll do a Knuckles and Sonic CD run. That'll be kind of cool. But yeah, we did Sonic 1. Oh, this is so... I love this junk. I love this junk. The two-player music is so good. The two-player music is wonderful. I mean, perhaps I'll do. Oh, I never did. I don't think I ever did Tails in Sonic 3 and Knuckles alone. That would be kind of interesting. Yeah, I definitely don't think I did that. So perhaps that will be the next Sonic playthrough. Tails alone in Sonic 1 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. All Emerald Run? Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll go for that next. But that won't be the next thing. I have one other thing that I'm thinking about doing. We'll see if it actually comes to fruition, comes to pass. But that's gonna do with this episode of what I'm playing. Unless there's a cutscene after this, I don't freaking know. Yeah, I know. I didn't even go for the freaking emerald. Screw you. So it's weird. Okay, this is the end of Sonic 2. Oh, I guess. See, what's so strange is that the Death Egg lands on the floating island. And that's what takes you to Sonic 3. But what's weird about that is that's also the intro to Sonic and Knuckles. It just seems like that should have been the intro to Sonic 3. Because Sonic and Knuckles happens after Sonic 3. It's a little silly. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of What I'm Playing. Next time, we'll come back. Probably do a Tails and Sonic 3 run. See what lies in store for our furry blue protagonist and his wild friends. I'm sorry, I love how in the artwork of Sonic 3, like you see, Knuckles isn't there, he's just the eyes peering through the brush. I love that, John. It's so good. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in... Oh, wait, I just realized, I'm sorry, the spine. It says Genesis Sonic 3. That's like one section, the red Genesis bar, and then Sonic 3 artwork. And it has the Sonic and Knuckles spine in the middle, and it's just Genesis and Sonic and Knuckles artwork. That's kind of interesting that they had the spine artwork, like they have it attached to Sonic 3 and not attached to Sonic and Knuckles. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of What I'm Playing. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.